Okay, so it gives a lot of challenge when it comes to I, my, me, mine, him, it, hers, us, ours. These all terms are grammatical part. Sometimes we lack it. We think like grammar is not required to study, but it is important when we have to learn it deeply while writing, while speaking. So why I'm expressing this problem? Because when I teach a student at that time, I got to know like there is some problem. I don't understand where to use ours, where to use our, where to use yours, where to use your. For that purpose, today I decided to bring that for all of them. And apart from them, you can also learn from it. So just wanna start this video. So guys, see this is subject, object, possessive, pronoun. These all are pronoun and this is adjective, possessive adjective. So let's start with like how to use. So just for example, I'm starting from below. So when I will use it in place of subject, so it will be on the subject part. You can say subject is always at the starting. So this is subject. So I'll say it is a cute dog. Yeah, very nice dog, pretty dog. It means like we are talking about a dog and subject is it. So when I put it in place of subject, we have to put we will say it subject. But the same thing if I wanna use as an object, so I'll have to put it as an object. So what I'm saying here, he loves it. He loves it. It means it is as an object, so it comes at the place of object. Last, it doesn't have possessive pronoun, but it has possessive adjective. So what is possessive adjective? Adjective is something determiner part that say or add some value about noun and pronoun. So here it shows possessive. Itself it is saying possessive. So possessive means it shows possession. So here it is showing possession. So this dog cares its baby. It means what I'm saying, the dog cares about his baby. He takes care of his baby. So it means it is showing his responsibility, his ownership about that baby. So in place of possessive adjective, it becomes its baby. Right. Likewise, okay, now just go from the first. So I, when I use I as a subject, so it will be at the subject place. I talk to him. But what about the object? If I want to make object of I, so object of I becomes me. You can see here, right? So here it's me. I'll say he talks to me. It means I'm using me as an object. He talks to me, right? Next, when I have to use as a mine possessive pronoun. So when I want to show possession of something, I want to show ownership. So I'll say that pen is mine. That pen is mine. It means I'm showing that that pen belongs to me. So here, mine is possessive pronoun, and one possessive adjective is again here. So when I have to say the same thing, like we are saying that pen is mine, but in the other way we can say that is my pen. Yeah, that is my pen. So here both scene are same, both scenes are the same, but the way of use is different. In because adjective always comes for noun to qualify the noun or say something about the noun or add some information about the noun. But the pronoun it always comes in place of object. So that's why it comes at last as a mine, right? So I as a subject, I as an object, I as an possessive pronoun, I as an possessive adjective. Now jump to the you. So coincidentally or by the rule of grammar, you remains in the both term at the same place. So you as a subject is same, as an object is same. So see, as a subject, you talk to him, right? You talk to him. It means as a subject we put you. Next, as an object, he talk. Here it would be he talks, not talk. It's the wrong sentence. So here would be He talks, right? He talks to you, right? So as an object, again same you, as an subject you, and as a possessive pronoun when I want to show some position, ownership. So the pen is yours. The pen is yours. And as an adjective, same to show possession. That is your pen. So adjective always comes or generally comes before the noun and pronoun to add some value, say something. Or as a pronoun, pronoun always comes as an object. So we have to put as an object. So here it becomes yours like this as a table, your as like this as a table. Right. Now he. So when we have to use he as a subject, so see he as a subject, he talks to you. And as an object it becomes him. So as an object we have to say you talk to him. As a possessive pronoun when we have to show some possession, ownership, responsibility, we have to say that pen is his. You can see in table. And it remains his as an possessive adjective also. In both terms it's his. So that is his pen. So in all terms we can see as a subject, as an object, as a subject, as an object, as a possessive pronoun, as a possessive adjective. Next, now have an example of she. So she as a subject, you can see she talks to him. She as an object, it becomes her. So it will come at at the place of object. So he talks to her. She as an possessive pronoun when we have to show some ownership. That pens that pen is hers. And as an possessive adjective, that is her pen. Right. Now, next, learn about we. So we can see here, we as a subject, we talk to him. We as an object, he talks to us. We as an possessive pronoun, that pen is ours. We as an possessive adjective, that is our pen. Right. Now, just go for the next pronoun, they. Now, final. They as a subject, they talk to him. They as an object, he talks to them. They as in possessive pronoun, that pen is theirs, and they as in possessive adjective, that is their pen. So I repeat, pronoun uh, as a subject, it happens, right? Pronoun as an object, this. So basically, pronoun plays a role for subject and object both. So when we have to somebody is taking action and action is being done by somebody, that goes to subject. Or if something is being said about the subject, that part is called object. So object as a place of object, it gets changed as in uh, as in subject, it gets its form chain. As in possessive pronoun, it gets its form change. As in possessive adjective, it gets its form change. So what did I realize? These terms always confuses us, right? So I believe if you watch this video carefully, you will learn it like how we have to use this. And grammar plays a great role, my dear friend, because many times I have seen many people preaching. Literally, they go on live and they say like grammar doesn't matter. How would you learn these all things? You have to learn and you have to understand it. So better to not lose this part. Don't lose to becoming great writer, learner. You have to understand these all part. At least these parts are really vital, significant for those who wanna grasp a great English communication skill. So I believe these all is gonna help you out. I love it. In case you wanna ask some question, you can type in my comment, and it will be my pleasure to help you out. Thanks and bye bye.